Florida State. Florida State had every politician known to man write letters to the college football playoff discussing how they got jobbed and didn't get a chance to play in the Final Four, which, by the way, that committee did a great job. Nobody in America, including Stephen A. on New Year's Day, betting my house with Fat Rob, wants to sit there and watch Florida State get manhandled by Michigan. Thank God they didn't put them in the Final Four. They didn't deserve to be there because of the injury to the quarterback. But now, after they moaned and groaned, they have a chance to sit there and play Georgia. Georgia, probably still the best team in college football. And you know what? You would think they would use that game as a chance to show, you know what? We should have been in the Final Four. We're going to go beat Georgia. We'll show you what they're all about. And you know what? They all opted out. They're all not going to play in the game. So here it is. I had to listen to Florida State moan and groan for weeks about how they got royally burned. And then they got a chance to tell us why they should have been in the Final Four against the Bulldogs. They played them. I think it's I don't know what bowl. It's the Orange Bowl. They played them in the Orange Bowl, and all of them have backed out. Running back, tight end, defensive back. That doesn't show me any guts at all. If you thought you got screwed, excuse my language.
It's okay.
Go out there and prove it and beat the Bulldogs. I am so. I'll tell you one more thing. Listen, I got to be apolitical. Enough of the politicians write letters to Bill Hancock of the college football playoff in behalf of Florida State. Every football fan who follows the sport knows they picked the right 4 teams. Number 2.
Well, let me say this real quick. I did on my podcast, the Stephen A. Smith Show, I asked Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida, don't you have better things to do with your time? You're down about 60 points in the polls. You think you'd have something better to do. That's number 1. Number 2, it's a simple reason. The Florida State Seminoles probably scared they're going to get their ass kicked by Georgia. And then everybody will look at that and say, see, you didn't belong there to begin with. So by not playing, we get to leave it up in the air and speculate as to whether or not they got hosed and all of that other stuff. Whereas they know if they showed up and Georgia romped them, all of a sudden it would be a different animal. Yeah, I know exactly what they do.